So damage done to the balls counts as being applied to the Mekkatorque. So yeah, it's not a bad thing to leave the balls alone. Or not leave them alone, but to beat them up. Again, I don't think I'm ever gonna say balls so much in my life as I'm going to in this stream, guys. I'm sorry. Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, I'm going to showcase my first look and first fight attempts versus the Mekkatorque. But before I get into that, we need to talk about the D&D collaboration event. Starting February 23rd, you can now summon Elminster Umar from the Planner Summoning. He's a new hero of the fire element, the Sage of Shadowdale. Before, we had Dristo Erden, who I absolutely love. This time we also get an exclusive artifact, which is perfect for Elminster, as well as other heroes. There's even a new boss to fight, Samaster. This enemy is going to come with a multi-stage set of battles for even richer content. Really cool graphics for this one as well. There's also some other new monsters like the Dracolich and the Stone Golem. There's also new dice skins. I love the ones from last seasons, and these ones look great as well. They never disappoint with the graphics. There's also the Sage Baggage, which is a special pack you can purchase that gives you an avatar frame. There's new maps, new storylines, and so much to explore. Join the D&D legends in the Dragonheir world. Be sure to download via Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, or Epic Games. And also be sure to use my promo code DRAGON0223. Alright, so the Mekkatorque. This is the Season 2 Endgame boss fight, and people are smashing it. I'm doing terrible. I mean, 101 doesn't sound bad, but it does when I'm trying to get top 50 on this server. And well, it definitely hurt my ranking. I have 46 right now. But at the end of the day yesterday, after doing my battles, which I could not get it where I wanted to be, well, I think I was at like 70 something. It's not a good way to start the day. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to place top 50 anymore because so many people are doing like 200 million on a lot of these things. I'm not quite there. Getting there, but not quite there. So first, I'm going to show you my footage of checking out the fight. The quick little like story part with the visuals leading into it, which I think is fun, so I wanted to show that. Not a lot of story, just a few minutes, I mean. Just the like couple sentences that lead up to the Mekkatorque fight being able to be started. And then I'm gonna show you my first full run, talking through it, feeling like a noob, and then I'm gonna show you some clips throughout the improvements I did, adjustments made, and then the end result that I did for yesterday. Then I'm going to skip to the at the end of this video. After that, I'm going to showcase my heroes or my battles that I did today, improving it a little bit, and also mention what I want to do tomorrow to future improve the team. I have some other thoughts about changing a few things. And yeah, I really want to hit over 200 million, guys. Can I do it? Let's try this again, you and I together. I'm waiting for Boom. Theoine places his hand on the activator and the light of the cry shark glows brighter. With the swaying light, the whole island starts to tremble slightly. Oh boy. It's just magically putting itself back together? Is that what's happening? Hey! Mekkatorque fell again, but the weapons and power supply have all been reset. Calm down, Danella, we're missing the most important thing. You mean? What? Defeat the Mekkatorque. Boom. Thanks for the free stuff. Alright. So people are doing pretty big damage here. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's total for the day, not just one battle. It was like... I thought like 100 was like kind of the goal. People are doing 10 times that. Oh wait, there's 6 battles. I'm so curious of what I'm gonna do for my 6 battles, guys. I know Frost, right? Drista Worden and Oster are gonna be my man. They're gonna lead the way. I really wish... I guess I'll have to see. Alright, let's click here. So I already kind of know what's up. It's very similar to last season. We need a ton of accuracy, 320. Damage and debuffs applied to the projectile are applied. Alright. So he's going to have AoE damage to us. And then he'll gain... The projectile will gain core damage. The projectile launches lasers at set intervals. Inflicting recharge speed penalty. We don't want that. On the targets if the projectile is not under core damage. Fire deals fire damage twice to all enemies. Fire damage to all enemies. Unleashes sweeping attack across the field from left to right. Each hit deals fire damage and reduces skill's subsequent damage by 10%. So many things going on in this kit. Charges up briefly and then unleashes a high energy beam dealing fire damage to all enemies 5 times. For each debuff the hero is inflicted with gains 1 stack of misstep for unlimited duration. Gains immunity to all control effects. When inflicted with charm, fear, or blind, the hero gains a stack of thwarted transmission. Decreases damage dealt. Oh! So we... Wait, what? So that's a good thing? I know there's some interesting stuff where if you nuke the crystals, or what are they called? The crystal projectiles, right away they just die and don't stay alive. I'm nervous to do 6 teams because I want them all to be over 100 mil. Oh, look at our little graphics here. She's great. The tactic is generally AoE with witches at 11.5 seconds, then have damage go at 12 and 12.5. Okay, thank you, Ragewood. Thank you for a little heads up. I'll give it a try. I've only seen a little bit of general stuff in quick conversations about maybe some bugs, like how the fact that their server just starts with 10%. You've got 4 teams at 200 million? Okay, I have some goals. And do you have to use blind and charmed to give him the damage reduction? Does every team need that? Or are you ignoring that? You don't have to, but it probably helps. It's weird because it's like immune to control effects, but do these control effects. I'm like, okay? Weird wording, I guess. They probably shouldn't word it different. I don't know. So this girl's crazy, in other words? Oh, she's gotten controlled by chaos energy. We must defeat her first. Nice. Yeah, so 3... Are you trying 3 DPS or just 2 for the most part? Sounds like 3 then. Or like an enabler at least. Like if I did... I'm gonna go with obviously Drist, Oster, and Losenia, right? Just go all in, smash, smash. Or do I need to split them up into 2 different Frost teams? I have enough people for 2 Frost teams probably. So I have everybody, except for Vitar, of course. Ah, Storm. So we don't really need a tank per se, but I'm gonna need healers. Vidimir and Rava, really? Don't put any hero on the two right-hand lines. The sweep across makes them get hit mult extra. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of went into this a little blind. Someone like Rose will probably come in handy in these battles overall. He mentioned Vidimir, guys, so if you guys were paying attention there, I'll pull up Vidimir. I actually have not built him this season. But he has attack up, inflicting frost, and then he does like a explosion, right? He removes the, yeah, he does like a frost explosion. So he's one I haven't even built yet. That's interesting. And my Rava isn't built yet either. Oh, I forgot I have him. I have Oka Deer. Yeah, I got plenty of people to be like enablers, right? Like he can be, to be fair, he could probably come in here and be the enabler. He puts attack up to all frost allies, a 30%. So maybe I use him for that. 30% increase attack to all frost allies. He could go first. So if we go with, we're gonna need Oka Deer to go before the others. So he'll be like the 12, and then everyone else could be 12.5. Oh, I forgot Oster's slow, so we'll just let, Oster's gonna just YOLO, because he's gonna change his own timings because of, his, passive. I guess I just let him go as much as possible. Because this is almost 2 times. I might need to get more skill haste on him, then he can go twice. Let's just see what happens. I'll do the witches first and then the damage dealers, but I kind of want to see what happens overall. Oh, that's where the little bot. Okay, that's where those things go. Boom. Ah, no. See, I didn't nuke them fast enough. We have to nuke them right away, don't we? Oh, no. They're okay. They go away. That's weird. Definitely gonna have to get used to this one. I like the visuals. It's pretty cool, right, guys? It's different. I didn't even see all the milestones for the total points. I just know everyone's got over 100 that I've seen. And Ragewood said he got over 200 for 4 teams, so I gotta do that too, gosh darn it. Okay, we do get the recharging speed penalty on us if we don't time the nukes right for those dudes. That's what happens here? No, here? Oh, it's right away. Weird. Okay, they come out now. And then boom. We need to kill them quickly. Oh, my Oster's gonna be an issue because of his timings. It might be alright though, we'll see. I have no idea what to expect yet. My Oster looks really squishy though. I do see that. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not killing those balls fast enough to make them not be a factor. They are going to put recharging speed penalty only on... Ironically, they're putting it on, Rose. But that, it doesn't matter if we keep a 30-second rotation. I just don't know... it feels weird having a 30-second rotation because it feels so long, but... I feel rusty from last season. I can't remember if we did that last season. Did we have crazy long rotations last season, guys? I don't even remember. Like, I remember preventing... I remember block buffs being really important and putting that up before the recharging speed penalty and the defense penalty happened. But I don't remember if our if like it was such a long skill rotation. Oh yeah, Odd One is sick again, but luckily not quite as bad as last time, like you said, but bad headaches. I have mild headaches. I'm a little bit meh. But my mom bot is being strong, gosh darn it. Yeah, I want to know if Guinevere counts as another melee unit. That would be so great. Like, okay, Drist and the Belt are friends forever now. Oster is definitely gonna die early if we're not careful. But it seems like I'm having plenty of healing between Rose and... Rose is actually not healing much at all, okay. Never mind. She's probably only healing the front row. Or wait, no, they changed that. Never mind, ignore me. Everyone's soaking up pretty even damage. Interesting. I mean, my Garius is in a ancestral protection as well. I don't like that we're not killing those balls instantly. I've got to perfect this. But I gotta learn it first. I haven't even... This is my first time opening up this boss. So let's see what we do. We gotta get that 100. Gotta get 100 mil. Oh wow, that's like the goal, isn't it? But we got a rank that's more important, so we need more than 100 mil. I gotta keep up with my crazy server. All damn Krakens. I'm just a baby beluga swimming in a sea of Krakens. Hello, Hillary. Hillary, I'm nesting. We went baby clothes shopping. I'm organizing the stuff. I did a load of the laundry just so all the baby clothes are clean. Next is blankets. And yeah, lots of sorting things and packing the hospital bag. Oh boy. I'm exhausted from shopping yesterday. It like knocked me out. I was like the most tired I've been since the start of the pregnancy. It just knocked me out cold. Winded. I was like, I just walked around. I didn't like do any. I just walked around. Oh wait, no. The goal is even more than 100? What the hell's the goal? I didn't look at the freaking point total goals. I just went right in for it. What's the last milestone? But then we have rankings, right? So you still want to get as high as possible. It's looking like we can survive the whole time, even with those weird balls of me not killing them with a one-shot. I really need Oster to be going sooner rather than later. It's fine. To be fair, it only seems to be affecting Rose, and Rose is fine. It was. I posted some Instagram stories on the other Instagrams, showing my little baby clothes hanging up and starting to sort stuff, but I meant to record. Oh, we died. No, this is not good enough then. Not good enough. We died. How the hell? How are we gonna survive the whole fight? This is gonna take some timing. Oh boy. Maybe I have to manual Oster to go as soon as the little balls drop. After we have a defense penalty on them, just boom. think I have to manual Oster. Is that different than the thing you sent me? Did you do another thing, Hillary? Oh, cool. Congrats. So I can hit this milestone. But I feel weird that we already lost 2 people. I feel like this needs to be redone. So we don't lose the 2 people. So what's our biggest bit of damage? I'm assuming the actual ultimate. So do I actually save? I mean, I guess if Rose is going here, and then I could save Garius to go at the end, but I feel like Garius is going like twice to the once almost, so it feels like a bit of a waste to time him. Or delay him 30 seconds, you know? It's like, he's already got 17 seconds or something for his cooldown. Wow, okay. I also half wonder if I'm gonna have to just like accept some stuff day 1 until I play around more. So this was attempt number 1. Oster and Okadir survived or died early. So I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can leave it. I think we have to try for... Ragewood gave me a higher goal. My goal was only 100. I was gonna be happy. But Ragewood said he did 200, so I want to try to get 200. Ragewood, it's all your fault. I don't know what anything is called in World of Warcraft. I haven't played that game in like 20 years. Literally. I wish I was kidding. I know, I have higher expectations. I have higher expectations of myself now that I know people are doing crazy damage. Oh my god, I didn't have them set for timing otherwise, so what the frick was the point? That's not helping anyway. It helps when you actually put people to the timings. That was just a hot mess of timing. Well, that might have helped. Let's actually keep the rotation? I don't know. But see, that's the thing that sucks is like, this is like... I'm losing out on a lot if I keep that rotation. 15.4, that's almost twice. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, this is even worse than last time. I want to see if I could make Okadir have a little bit more skill haste, which I could just take off the damage and literally just do this or something as well. I could make... Oh, I could just use him to enable Oster. You know what? Oh wait, although we're not going to really get crazy attack. I could help him to enable Oster and then give him more skill haste. That's as much as we could do. I could take off this. We could break this set though. Alright, let's break this set. He's barely doing damage anyway compared to the other people. 11.6. And then he's got to be 12 right after. I feel like the spacing is going to be rough though. And then I could try to do 12.5, although that's not going to help for the first round. This is the trouble. Oster's too weird to get into sync. Oster's going to be too hard to sync up. He's going to have no trouble keeping a 30-second rotation. But maybe I have to turn off his ultimate and then wait to the second time around before I get him in rotation? I don't know if that'll mess it up or not. Guess we find out. And let's go back to the crit damage aura. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Rose. Okadir. Osterdrist. Yep, perfect. Okay, let's see if this 30-second rotation is worth it. The only thing I'm worried about is really Garius and the survivability. Because last time 2 of them died early, and I don't want that. Wait, it deals damage to everyone in a line. So if you have more people on the same line, does it spread out the damage? That might affect the end of the battle where more people are dying. Oh, you're right. He is not applying frost to the balls. So the balls do count for the damage of the total, like, overall that we're doing? Hello, Bambi. And hello, Alex. Welcome, everybody. We're just talking about damaging balls. It says that they actually count toward the overall. Damage and debuffs applied to the projectile are applied. Oh, because... Okay. It counts as being applied to the Mekkatorque. Got it. Yeah. I definitely need Okadir to apply to everybody. I wonder if it's... You know what? We're early on. Let's fix that. So if Garius is just... Garius can just be there. And I'm also curious about this description with does damage to everyone in a line. So like if we have 2 people in the line, does it divide up the damage between them? Like, what is it? Ancient Battle? Something else did that. Was it Ancient Battlefield I'm thinking of? Something else has that sort of like, if you have multiple people, then all of that damage is being divided up. Or was that last season? I don't even know. It's all a blur, guys. I'll blame my pregnancy brain. Let's see what happens here. Alright, and I'm gonna delay Oster to the second round. I probably don't need to because... Actually, no, I don't need to because he's just gonna... I can let him go. But then I can... Wait. Or no, because it's gonna mess up the 30 seconds. He comes back to it so fast. I didn't finish the last try. I stopped early because I want to see if we can get the frost on all the balls. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of talk about balls, guys. Get used to it. It's the game's fault. Alright. So damage done to the balls counts as being applied to the Mekkatorque. So yeah, it's not a bad thing to leave the balls alone. Or not leave them alone, but to beat them up. I don't think I'm ever gonna say balls so much in my life as I'm going to in this stream, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, now Oster's doing closer damage to Drist. That's good to see. So Okadir is now more of an enabler. He's applying frost. He has the organ pipe to give our ranged units more damage, aka or more attack, aka Oster, and oh, and he's giving attack to Lil Rose as well. Only a couple balls got frost, but not when he did his ultimate. Boom. Okay, only the one did. The one in the corner does. Whatever. It still should be better than our first try. So Ragewood said to set the Witch's Remains at 11.5 and then 12.5 for the DPSs. This seems to work to start when the balls drop. I mean, I don't expect to get 200,000 or 200 million for 6 teams. I feel like that'd be like the top 10 on the server right now, so I'm not expecting that. We still have 2.5. Yeah, we're doing way better. Last time I only did like 143, 146. No one's dead yet. That's good. I should probably start watching if I need to delay Garius. He's kind of going at times where that didn't really matter for that shield. But he's the only real good healer. I feel like maybe I need another healer in the team proper. Besides Rose, but Rose is so good for Witch's Remains. This is pretty solid. I think we might have a good team here. Don't know what I'm doing for the second one. Exactly. Definitely Ardreth, but then what? Ardreth and Losenia. I'm assuming I'll throw Usha. I guess I could do Ardreth, Losenia, Usha, Rava, and then one more support. Asilia? Ah, we lost 2 finally. No. I think I'm gonna take it. It's day 1. I think I'm gonna take it because I have 6 teams to build today, and I want to go to bed before want to go to bed before midnight. Since when do I go to bed before midnight? Only sometimes. But I have to build 6 teams. I think I'll take a 180. Come on, Drist, do your best. You got this. You got this, Drist. I'll take it. I'm gonna be happy with that. It's day 1 of this boss. I mean, we're gonna be done with the boss in 2 days. It's fine. But, well, let's just pretend it's gonna last longer. But can I get... Yeah. Oh. I think I'm gonna be happy with that. Let's leave it. 180.9. I'm gonna be good with that. The average for the top 20 was only 114 if they did all 6 of their things. So I think I'm gonna be good with that. Let's do it. Save it. Ah! Alright, so today, the day 2, as of this recording, the day 2 of this Mekkatorque fight, I did a few already. I did 2 already. I did make my main team here better, 192 million, so getting closer to that 200 mil, but there's something I realized I could probably improve pretty dramatically. Well, not dramatically, but 6% more damage for my Drist at least. So I am using Rose, right? She's a great Witch's Remains. She's great for the Cyril set. To be fair, I might not be able to replace her like I hope, but I was thinking of throwing someone else in here. Honestly, maybe swapping Nessa in instead of Rose with the Witch's Remains and Cyril set into this team, or someone like Clovis, although he only has a 1 hit on his ultimate, so it's not as ideal for that. But I want to swap Rose out, so that way I have all melee damage dealers except for Oster. And then, with that in mind, Drist is going to do more damage with this belt, which seems to be the best option I have right now. There's also the potential I could get rid of Oster and bring in someone else like Usha that I could manual attack maybe. But Usha did really terrible on auto because her actual ultimate did not attack the balls, as I call them. So I don't know. It's something I want to experiment with. But if I could get a full team of melee, that would make this belt do even better, right? 6 times 5 would be better than 6 times 3 or 4, obviously. So that could be pretty nice for my main DPS to really shine. I also have to look and see if maybe I should try manualing Drist. If I manual his ultimate, does he better hit all the balls, or is he actually hitting them from the start? There's some tweaks I think we could do, but maybe swapping out Rose would be ideal. So since the video and the adjustments made, I also put Okadir in the crown of unclean, so that way that's another debuff. So every different debuff helps you to increase the damage done to the boss. So we have defense penalty small version, defense penalty big version, plus Rose herself does attack penalty and recharging speed penalty, so that's great. I do think maybe Nessa's the answer to sub in for Rose because she can bring attack penalty at least on her battle skill to help with the fight overall, but she also brings healing prohibition, so she again is bringing another option to the mix. We just have to actually book her so her timings are better, which will be fine. I wouldn't mind, I guess. Also, the reality with her is she brings blind, which is another one of those, if you bring blind, charmed, or I forgot another fear. There's some bonuses there as well. So I actually think this could be a good swap to try to get my main team to be 200 million. So that might be something I experiment with during one of my streams or try to do. But I feel like we're going to go through the boss so fast, it's going to be over before it even began. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm working with Garius and Gatekeeper. With the Ancestral Protection, we have Drist and Gambler with the God of War belt. I think, again, I'm going to switch out. I want to switch out Rose from this team and give her to someone else that needs her more, maybe. And see if I can get all melee in this team. Again, same idea with Oster. Maybe take him out and put in a melee unit. Maybe Trollgar in this. Ooh, Trollgar in this team instead of the other team. And then Oster can go there with Rava. And we can give them the pipe organ, maybe. Okay, that might be an idea. I think I have a plan. Trollgar goes to this team. So we have all melee units. And then Okadir is our enabler. And Dristan Trollgar would be the DPS. It's really nice to have a use for Trollgar because he's been terrible at everything. So he's another one I don't have booked, but I'm really happy to find uses for heroes I haven't used at all. Same thing with Nessa. She's actually really good for this boss, guys. If you put her in Crown or Witches, she at least hits twice. And it's only twice, not 3 times or more, but hey, twice is better than once for a lot of these guys' ultimate. And then yeah, bringing attack penalty here. She brings 2 buffs and one of the important control effects. You can't decrease their ultimate energy, but whatever. She also brings an all allies attack aura by 24% per all battles. So she's actually probably gonna be someone that you guys see pop up. If you haven't already used her, you probably should. But yeah, sorry that I added this extra long bit here. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what we're working with and what my plans are. And I think that's helpful for the learning experience versus this boss. So you guys can learn from all of our mistakes or our successes as well as you get into the Mekkatorque boss, or if you start season 2, you kind of know some heroes to prepare for because you might not use them right away or you might want to use them right away, but at least you'll know who's going to be good for the end game and who's actually worth investing in. And this is a challenge so far. I really thought I could hit 200 on a few. Don't think that's going to happen. I really thought I could hit 100 on all 6. That didn't happen yet, guys. That did not happen for me. But yeah, stay tuned. I will try to post some more videos from these teams. It is difficult though, but we're trying. And if you haven't already, be sure to download Dragonheir Silent Guides now using the link in the description or the pinned comment. It's available on Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, and Epic Games.